There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. Any time in my life when something monumental has happened, whether it's my parents' anniversary or a friend's birthday, I've always made videos, and this has been my therapy. This has been my process of really coming to terms that this is real. And I'm still processing it.
The one single question that was rolling through my mind was, if I could live out my version of the perfect day every day, what would that day look like? Now that we had this huge platform to provide exposure to these places, as well as the skill set of photography and writing, now we had this package deal.
Some of you watching may be familiar with Mindy the Lion, or Megan, my friend. She's a very close friend of mine. She was on my channel. Boss, I am in Greece. I'm in Mykonos right now with Mindy the Lion.
Hi, you guys.
There she is. We're in the most beautiful resort, and I wanted to... we had traveled together, and we had actually known each other since we were 15 years old, crazy enough. But we danced together and as we were growing up in high school, and then reconnected about 4 years ago now. And we bumped into each other on a dance floor, and it was this immediate connection and bond, and it was like, oh my gosh, you should have been in my life this whole time. She passed suddenly and tragically in July. On July 3rd, there was a really tragic accident that occurred at Shannon Falls, and her boyfriend and their very good friend, Ryker, passed very suddenly in this accident. And I remember I was working and I got a message via Instagram saying, "Have you heard about Mindy?" And I immediately felt a sense of panic, because usually when someone sends you that message, it's not good. So I just assumed, okay, maybe there's been, maybe she hurt herself, maybe she's in the hospital. You go to worst case scenario. And eventually I got the news that she had passed. And I think this one moment really changed my whole life. And I know it impacted so many other people, and I know there's been so many amazing videos made about these amazing humans.
We love you guys. We miss you guys. You guys were so amazing.
I knew I had a really good group of friends, lifelong travel vlogger, companion friends. I met them just a couple of months ago, and the fact that I can see their face right now when I met them, and the fact that I can imagine in detail how they were feeling when they were drowning really scares me.
I couldn't bring myself to create anything like this closer to when the accident happened, because I really was struggling with how to do it. I didn't know how to do this. But I knew I wanted to do something. Sorry. I wanted to do something to honor her legacy, their legacy as a whole, because their lives are so much more than how they passed. And they brought so much joy and positivity and hope to millions of people around the world. And Mindy impacted my life in ways that I never even really digested until, after she was gone. And there hasn't been a day that's gone by that I haven't thought about her. And she hasn't played a role in my own journey. So I didn't want to make this like a sad video. I really wanted to make this a video where I could talk about how much she's impacted me, because I think the thing is that I don't share a lot of personal stuff out there with everyone, because I do like to keep my private life private, but this moment in time, this tragedy that happened has impacted every part of who I am and how I'm showing up in the world. And I know it has for a lot of other people too. And I'm still a human who has a business. I'm still a human who has, you know, a following and a community and a brand and a channel. And this moment really taught me that even for me, there's so much more to life than working every day and hustling every day. And Mindy was a really hard worker, and I loved that about her, but she took so much more pride and joy in creating hope and creating inspiration for people that were around her in real life and that were around her online. So I just wanted to make this to really share that legacy and continue to have that legacy live on. Megan believed wholeheartedly in teaching others how to do the impossible, and that was really her gift to the world. It was her gift to me, and with her life being cut so short, I think this tragic accident turned out to be the most powerful lesson that we can all learn from. Your time is limited. What are you going to do with it? So in honor of my friend's legacy, I want you to say your craziest dreams out loud. I want you to write them down below this video, and I'm going to personally cheer you on because nothing is too crazy. If you look at these three individuals and how they lived their lives and the experiences that they were able to have, you'll know that nothing is impossible. And the greatest gift that they've given us is that we're able to see their experiences, their adventures, and the way that they live their lives, which is something we can all learn from. These three people are proof that when you make the decision to try and when you say your dreams out loud, the world is yours and your legacy will continue to make an impact long after you're gone. One thing I know for sure is that things are going to be changing in 2019. Stay tuned.